Hey guys, it is currently 4:55 in the morning on the 8th day of CampNaNo prep. That hour of missing time there for daylight savings is really screwing with my head at the moment, but 4:55 in the morning. And for day 7, I did make some progress. I made some nice headway on TE. I wrote 1,382 words there. And then the only other CampNaNo things that I did were transfer these zombie notes over to a Google Docs, and that was 182 words. And then I transferred notes, well, I didn't transfer notes, I wrote notes on Hearts and Roses from chapters 20 all the way through 29, and that was 1,026 words. I'm making some great progress there. Chapter 30 is where I'm currently at, and there are what appears to be 46 chapters in this book. Just Hearts and Roses. I still have to go through the second book, however much I wrote there. Bo Austin books 12, 13, and 14, and then Bo Austin Taylor books 1 through 10. I'm currently writing book 11, and I don't think Dom's been mentioned in there, so I still have 14 books to go through, if I did that math correctly, not counting Hearts and Roses. 14 and a fourth or something like that, if we count Hearts and Roses. But I'm making good headway, I'm making good progress, and that's something. I'm planning on finishing up those notes, the Hearts and Roses notes, today for day 8. And then going from there. After I'm done doing that, the next thing I'm going to work on is Abduction of the Jensens, which presumably also needs to be finished this month, so that way I can write the next book in April. And I'm not going to set any huge grand plans after that, because the order that I work on my books, I have a writing app here, and this is where I keep track of my word counts. And I write them in the same order every time to keep things together. But if I make a ton of progress here in Hearts and Roses, and I get that done nice and quick, and then I make a lot of good progress in Abduction of the Jensens, then I'll move on to Books and Badges. And then Graham isn't CampNaNo related, and then Voice of the Wild Places Z, Pittman's Legend isn't, King of Darkness isn't, Letters from a Madman isn't, and then it would be The Gang War, Thundering Hooves, and then TE again. And that's the process I work through every time that I cycle through my stuff. So today I'm mostly just going to hope for finishing the Hearts and Roses notes and working on Abduction of the Jensens and making some good headway there. And I guess for all intents and purposes, I would like to work through Books and Badges and Z, so that way I can get back around to Letters from Madman today. But we'll see how things go, and we'll go from there. But for now, I'm going to get back to work on Hearts and Roses notes and see how things go. I'm also 2 minutes away from being able to eat food again, so before I get back into these notes, I'm going to go get coffee and make my food so I can eat when it turns 5. There's like a 3-hour period where I can't eat or drink anything besides water, for my thyroid medication, but I'm about able to eat again, so I'm going to take advantage of that first and then get into Hearts and Roses. Today I'm also spending my time balancing between writing and playing Uncharted 4. That's what I do a lot of the times when I'm having trouble focusing on something, or when I just want to be more focused, because the switching back and forth keeps my brain awake and it keeps my brain interested in both tasks. I won't say that I get bored of working on one thing at a time, but because of high school and middle school, I do have a hard time focusing on only one thing at a time. I need to have a million things on my plate or else I can't function properly. So sometimes switching between the two every 3 to 6 minutes, depending on what kind of day my knuckles are having. Today it's 3. I can't type for much longer than that before they start hurting really bad, so we're going with 3-minute sessions today. when I do that, it just really helps pull the focus to both tasks and split the focus between both tasks enough that I actually accomplish something. So hopefully today will go better than yesterday because I'm splitting it between the two, but we'll see, and I'll keep you posted on day 9. But that is all that I have for day 8. If you're doing CampNaNo prep stuff, I hope things are going well, and feel free to update me on how things are going this month in the comments down below. But that is all that I have for this video. If you enjoyed this video, a like is always appreciated, and if you'd like to stay updated on my writing, my editing, the gaming videos that I upload roughly every Friday, CampNaNo, or anything that I do on this channel in between, feel free to subscribe. All the links to my authors pages, as well as links to my social media, are in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.